Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Freezer!
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
So I'm a fat guy.
Yeah, sure.
It's not a secret.
Right.
Even as an AI,
Still got a little bit of chunk on it.
little rotund, little on the bigger end, takes a little bit more energy to.
Quite a big turkey.
Yeah,
That's what we're saying.
Thanks to Franken PA.
Yeah. Great job there.
I am the fat turkey. Thank you.
Eat me.
Hashtag never begins now.
It's Happy Turkey Day.
No. So I like to eat.
Right.
I like the foods.
Sure.
That kind of goes without saying.
Right.
I do like the food. I like to eat.
Yeah.
I'm from the South,
Right.
so I love the frieds.
The
frieds
frieds.
foods.
The fried foods.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Almost anything fried is good, with the exception of like butter.
Ooh. I don't know.
Did you know they did that at State Fair one year?
Yeah, I know.
They literally took sticks of butter, deep fried it. No,
It's disgusting.
that was.
I'm just saying
disgusting.
that's nasty.
And then they had medical tents nearby to pump your stomach. Anyway,
Just in case.
yeah. So I love the foods. Now, I don't love food this much.
But what do you mean?
Well, a Maryland man is dead after a dispute over Popeye's chicken led to a fatal stabbing this past Monday night.
Are you talking about like Little Nicky? Popeye's chicken is the shiznit.
Close, actually, close. So that was a good. I hadn't even thought of that one. That was good.
It was good,
That was
right?
very good.
That's pretty abstract reference
That
there.
was good, but
was-
and yet it fit very apropos.
There
I
you go.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
The altercation at the Oxon Hill location began.
Ollie Ollie Oxenfree.
Well, no, Oxon Hill is where the Gaylord sits, where CPAC. That's where CPAC.
That's where the Gaylord sits.
That's where the Gaylord sits.
The Gaylord sits at the
Right
Oxen
there
Hill.
on the water.
Are you saying that the Gaylord sits on the Oxen Hill?
It does, and overlooks the river. Right next to a casino. It's really weird.
That is weird.
But it began when one of the men cut the other man in line to buy a chicken sandwich. Prince George's County Police Department spokesperson Jennifer Delaney, or Dunlan. Sorry, Dunlan.
Yeah.
God, I need
Jennifer
glasses.
Dunlan.
She said that at a press conference. The two
well.
men continued to argue the argument outside of the restaurant,
Yes.
fighting in the street until one man stabbed the other over a chicken sandwich.
So you're saying a man got stabbed over a chicken sandwich?
That he was two men go. Sounds like a really bad joke, doesn't it? Two men go into a
Two
Popeye.
men walk out of a Popeyes.
Two men walk into a Popeyes to buy a sandwich.
One man
cuts
walks out.
One man cuts the other one off in the line, and then the other one cuts the other one down. It's really tragic, actually.
You cut me off, I cut you down.
Here's so you and the. This is over the fact that he got cut off.
Right.
In line.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
But everyone I've heard this talk about is all talking about it's over the chicken sandwich. It's not over the sandwich. The guys went in to go buy a sandwich.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not over a chicken sandwich. It's over the fact that the guy got cut in line.
the people out there, not all of them, not all the people in that area.
Look-
but there's a lot. But a lot of people over there are just douches.
Okay, so Popeye's chicken is like the McDonald's of chicken restaurants. Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah.
Terrible service
Yeah.
with a pretty quick turnaround on your food.
I was gonna say more like the Burger King of.
No, it's not Burger King.
Because I don't like Burger King.
Because Burger King's terrible. But I'm talking about like the customer service.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about too. Trying to and
Oh, like the Burger King right around the corner.
yes.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yes,
I give
that's-
it to you. It's
now,
the
granted, not all of them are like that, but
Popeyes,
most are close.
Popeyes is like the Burger King of chicken
of
sandwich
chicken
places.
sandwich places.
It's
Exactly.
it's like
It's-
they just barely season the stuff. They got
they're
the,
always dirty.
they smell like grease.
Yeah, nobody, none of the employees are happy to be there, and they want to make sure that you're not happy to be there either.
Right. And when you see dirty rice at a place that looks as dirty as most Popeyes,
Yeah.
you really think that it's actually just dirty.
When you begin to question what it is that makes the rice dirty, becomes a bad day for everyone. Quote: "Our homicide detectives are hard at work on this one."
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's pretty self-explanatory, but anyway.
Well, okay. Hold on. Kevin Hutcherson has a good point, and this is where I went with it when I first saw the story.
Uh-huh.
Killed for Popeye sandwich? Now, if it were Chick-fil-A...
Yeah, I know. And see, that's what I was thinking too. That's originally what I was going with it too.
But then again, you'd never see somebody kill somebody over a Chick-fil-A sandwich. You want to know
I
why?
would.
You want to know why?
Because they're all good Christian people.
No, because the Chick-fil-A employee would step in.
There's that too.
They would immediately step in, and the fight would be stopped.
Like,
And they would both get new Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches.
it would be my
and they
pleasure
would,
to serve you both.
and they would get ice creams. And
The manager would come in and be like, you know what,
The
guys,
manager would
I'll
come in
settle
with a
this.
$20 card.
I'll buy all of y'all's lunch.
don't worry about it. We
Don't
got
worry
you.
about it. Thank you for having. It was a pleasure serving you.
Thank you for letting me serve you. And then it'll be done.
And it's over with.
That's why it'll never happen at a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
That's a song.
Yeah. He's so funny. Our homicide detectives are hard at work on this one, but we have been able to determine preliminarily, that's a long one, that this is related to the release of the sandwich here at the restaurant. End
Yeah.
Quote,
Uh-huh.
I don't ever condone the stabbing of another individual, especially over a sandwich.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
And outside of it being Popeyes, though, I do understand. I don't condone it.
No. First, because it is Popeyes, I neither condone nor understand.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I can't
If it was
condone,
Chick-fil-A,
and I don't understand it.
Yes. You know what? Even KFC.
No.
No, listen.
No.
KFC's version of this sandwich is
No.
amazeballs.
Okay, well, first off, you're talking to a man who's allergic to chicken.
yeah. So you.
I
don't-
literally can't eat this. I haven't
You
been I haven't been able to have chicken since I was 15 years old.
yeah. So you don't have a horse in this race.
But I know what it tastes like.
I'm telling you now, KFC's come a long way for their stuff. Like it's
Oh no,
this is legit.
Their popcorn chicken was the best thing that ever happened
when it
to
first
KFC.
came out,
Yeah.
yes. The last couple times I've had it, I swear to God, it's been the stuff that's been cooked since the first time it came out. It is
that's
it's
probably
tough
true.
and nasty. And
That's probably true. But
like-
then again, you're not getting it from down the street though, right?
no,
Because
No,
that
no.
is also
it's like eating. It's like eating.
that's like
deep-
going to a Popeyes.
No,
It's-
I know
It's about that.
No,
bad.
no. The ones I've had lately, it was like eating a deep fried marble.
Ew.
Yeah, it was.
Ew.
Yeah,
So they're like the gristle and everything. is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
it's like-
they're not using real premium
and it wasn't
meat.
even good flavor. Like it was a boatload of pepper.
Sorry.
I remember when
Premium
KFC.
meat.
I remember when KFC was known for having 11 herbs and spices.
Yes, now
that
they
was
just
their
have
kick.
pepper.
Now it's pepper. They have one spice and it's pepper.
Yeah.
And a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the victim's 28-year-old man was declared dead at a nearby hospital. The suspect has not yet been arrested. I'm sorry? The police are asking that witnesses who were at the Popeyes location at the time of the stabbing get in touch if they have any information.
Maybe it was a valiant effort.
So we know somebody died over a sandwich,
And we know that somebody stabbed him
but we're not going to arrest them yet because we're not sure.
of how much they were trying to stab them.
This just goes to show how bad it is.
This is in Baltimore or Maryland? This is in
Well,
Maryland.
This is, but it's
Maryland.
It's right out. Like you could spit and hit DC in Maryland.
See, this is something I expect.
Baltimore.
This is always something I expect in Maryland.
It is. Oh yeah, no, this is horrible. Because this is how bad it gets out there. Is the cops are just like, oh yeah, well if it's not in front of me.
Mm-hmm. You know the bad part about this?
What?
The guy that got stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
I work with a person who happened to have known that person.
The guy that got stabbed?
Yes,
Shut up.
I'm not joking. They brought up the story today
Oh really?
in the office, and I was like, It's like, wait, what?
That's
like,
funny. You
yeah.
should mention that.
That's funny. I think we might be talking about that tonight. And he's like, yeah, I happen to know. I'm not saying I was a friend with a guy. I just happen to know the person. It's like, all right.
This is another sign of how pathetic and bad it is for cops and everything in Baltimore, the Baltimore area.
They're like, we haven't really tried to get anybody.
No,
yet.
here we go. They're also urging the suspect to come forward to police. Now, you just stabbed a man to death over a chicken sandwich.
Yes. You're going to come forward?
Are you going to? No, I don't think you can count on that.
Nope.
For you to get that angry over anything, for that type of anger to develop into this type of violence,
Yes.
it's a very sad and tragic day,
Mm-hmm.
said Donnellan. Quote, and that person needs to turn themselves in,
Because
end quote.
they need to do the
Not,
right thing.
we need to go do our job and go catch this douchebag. No, it's
That person needs to turn themselves in.
please come turn yourself in because we don't want to get. All that said, look, that means
We
they're
don't want
scared.
to come to your house because we know we're going to get shot or stabbed.
Yes, because you just stabbed somebody over a chicken sandwich. You're
Please
nuts.
just come and turn yourself in.
Since Popeyes released its chicken sandwich in August, the menu's item has been met with chaotic fanaticism.
I just want to put into context that the officer, Jennifer Dunlin, is asking for a man to come in and arrest himself.
Yep, pretty much. Locations across the country quickly sold out, and by the end of the first month, the company announced it was temporarily pulling it from the menus because it couldn't keep up with demand.
Yeah.
Sandwich returned to the stores on Sunday, once again prompting extremely long lines of people trying to get one before they run out.
Because they're going to.
I don't.
You know, it's funny. There's people in the comments section that saying that Popeyes is always out of something. Popeyes is always...
To what?
People are always people just like post Popeyes is always out of something. It's always dirty. It's always nasty. And
Yeah, they are always out of something, and I don't. The only one I've ever been to that wasn't out of something, it was a Popeyes at a gas station.
first off,
Ew. I was hungry. Okay, at
Oh, I think I know which one it was too.
Oxford.
Oxford? Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely positive.
All right.
I remember exactly what had happened. We were leaving. We had left my dad's house, and we were heading back. And we passed by, and the kids were hungry, and I needed gas, and I was like,
That's terrible.
well, we also stopped at Cookout and had some milkshakes, so that offset it.
Yep.
Because you have to have a Cookout milkshake. If you've never in the area and you see a Cookout anywhere, and that's the name of the place is Cookout.
Cookout. And it's a great
They
great
have
place.
41.
Well, I'll say
or
this.
42 different flavors of milkshake.
Cookout is a great place if you like your burgers completely cooked, charbroiled all the way through.
Yeah, if you like it well done.
If you like your meat well done, that is the place to go. I can't stand that.
Yeah, but you don't. No, not for a burger. No.
No, if you want to go there for like one of their concrete milkshakes,
Yeah, I go there for the milkshake. That's the only
that
time I
is
go there.
great.
And
But-
they got some amazing hush puppies.
And you know, it's
But
actually
that's
it's been proven.
Yeah,
It's been proven
proven.
that it is terrible for your health to eat well done red meat. That's true.
Yep.
It is actually worse for your health. It creates more carcinogens in your
Yep.
body.
Because and part of it is you've cooked all the proteins and all the health benefits out of the meat.
Right.
Almost entirely, and then you throw in the fact, like you said, now it's burnt. It's the same thing at that
It's
point.
burnt on the outside.
Yeah.
So literally you're eating coal.
Yeah, which
You're
is
eating coal.
not good for you.
You're eating meat that's encased in coal. And then after you're eating that, it's
Yeah.
not good for you.
No,
okay? It's terrible.
no. I don't eat a briquette, and I wouldn't recommend anybody else do it either.
Right. That being said, if they could just back off on the heat a little bit,
Just a tad. Well, but
their
they got to
burgers
do
would
it
be
fast,
amazing.
and that's what they're doing. That's really what it is they've got to have
right.
it done in and out fast. But
yeah, so,
they've got great hush
fastest food
puppies.
alive, I know.
Great hush puppies. Great milkshakes. But that's about it. I wouldn't eat nothing else.
Kirk's Tasty Jill Hole. Don't burn your meat.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. That's why you need lubes and
Yeah. I mean, it's
Oils
obvious.
and creams.
You've got to be careful. You have to make sure it's well lubricated, and you have to make sure that you just don't apply too much pressure or friction.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah.
It's a marathon.
Take
it's
it
not
easy.
A sprint.
You know,
It's not a sprint.
take it easy.
Because Malcolm solves his problems with a chainsaw.
And he never has the same problem twice?
Exactly.
That's right.
I love it. Okay.
Cat coolers, by the way. If you're one of those people that really like to take it easy,
Because they're rugged?
yeah, Cat Coolers is one of those companies that you can definitely get something that'll help you do that
It is. Camping season is literally now.
right now.
Right now is the time to go camping. Is where it's not too hot. It's not too well, depending on where you're
Well,
at.
you're depending on where
I've
you're
got people I know scattered across the country, and I had somebody send me
It's too cold. Yeah, it is too cold. Yes.
I had somebody I know that's in I think out in Michigan send me a picture.
Oh,
of a day,
Chicago too.
and
Yeah.
they're like, it's snowing, and I'm like, it's 72 degrees here, and I'm in shorts.
what do you want?
Neener, neener, neener.
Meh. But really, this season right now, if you're in a regular state,
If you're in a normal part of the country,
if you're in the normal states, the ones that actually have 4 seasons,
Yeah.
this time of year is perfect
for the camping.
for the camping. I mean, right here,
Yep.
right now.
Yes. And what else?
There is no other place I'd rather be.
Damn it. Get a cat cooler because you're going to need it.
Yes, because they're rugged.
They are rugged.
They also keep your ice cold for up to 7 days.
Because they're rugged.
yes, and they're made in the United States.
Because they're rugged.
Other way around, customizable.
Because they're rugged?
Sure, why not? And they come in multiple colors.
But wait, there's more.
If you go to catcoolers.com today, or whenever you hear this, or whenever you'd like to go, if you go to catcoolers.com and you use my name, Steven, that's Steven, you can get 10% off when you purchase your cat cooler. That also has a lifetime warranty.
A lifetime warranty.
A lifetime warranty of the product because they're rugged. So go to catcoolers.com. That's catcoolers.com. Use my name, Steven, Steven, and you can get 10% off.
Yay. Apparently when missed a bell, something about eat me.
I didn't remember that.
I don't either.
No.
But,
It was eat meat.
Okay.
So
We'll ding it anyway, just because.
why not?
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak Strange. I've never heard of a duel over to the death over a chicken sandwich, waffle fries, and a peach shake.
Big Pharma Steve. Being married to a microbiologist, I've learned to enjoy the well-cooked foods, to which I reply, they're giving you cancer.
So you may not
Enjoy your cancer.
So you may not have dysentery or anything weird like
But
that
you will
now.
have cancer.
You may not get the worms, but you're gonna have cancer. So
Cancer, so
it's a long-term thing.
I mean, I'll take the short term.
Apparently, Doc Thompson got rid of Amtrak. Yeah, he could eat at Chick-fil-A 7 times a day.
No, that's part of the song.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
It's the song.
So, but
Yes.
yeah, KFC's got excellent recipe menu.
Mm-hmm.
However, what they sell is going down due to some of the people that work there. That and a lot of them are being combined with Taco Bell.
And you never have a good thing when you do a Taco Bell Chick-fil-A.
When you
or KFC.
yeah,
sorry.
well, you
Taco
have
Bell,
any
KFC.
of those combos of places.
Oh, Taco Bell Chick-fil-A.
You remember the stretches there was for a little bit where it was a Taco Bell Pizza Hut?
Yes.
That was the stupidest thing.
They made taco pizzas.
I know they did. And it was
Terrible.
vomit.
It was terrible. It's horrid.
Yeah.
Never do that again.
No.
It's a bad idea. No good, very bad things. Speaking of no good, very bad things, Pete Buttigieg, Pete Buttigieg,
The gay
getting
guy?
jiggy with it.
Pete Butt Gig.
Pete with the butt.
That gay feller running for
That
president.
gay guy says he,
Mm-hmm.
unlike Donald Trump,
Uh-huh.
will uphold real Christian values in the White House.
Wait. Say that again. I didn't catch that. I think there's something wrong with the headphones here. What?
Pete and repeat
They were
says
in a boat?
he. Yeah. Pete fell off and
What's
who was
this?
left? Says he, unlike Trump,
Uh-huh.
will uphold
Mm-hmm.
real Christian values
Christian values.
in the White House.
The gay guy.
Yes.
is going to uphold Christian values. The
Yes.
the guy who supports abortion.
Yes.
That guy. So he's into homosexuality and baby killing, and he's going to uphold Christian values.
Yes.
Huh. It just.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Well,
That's about all I can say to that.
maybe he clears it up.
I don't know how.
Maybe he clears it up.
All right, let's see what
All right,
what does the butt gig say?
I don't. Well, first off, Butt Gig says,
Jeffrey Epstein didn't
Wait.
kill himself.
who has run a relatively
What
overt
wait.
religious
Hold on.
campaign
Whoa,
for
whoa.
What?
What the hell was that?
What?
Okay, seriously?
Pete Buttigieg,
Seriously.
Judge Jig.
Yeah, no, I got that part.
Giggity.
What is the sounder? that
Who
you keep
has
playing?
run a relatively overt religious campaign for the Democratic candidate, said Americans would no longer have to question whether Christian values guided policy decisions under his administration.
How do you figure that, sir? Again, you're an open homosexual.
Let me see.
And faith doesn't have to be something to divide us. But first of all, we got to recognize that one of those many values honored by our flag is the fact that it belongs to people of every religion and of no religion equally. That's a basic American principle.
Right.
But I'm also offering to people who are guided
Is it?
by a faith tradition making their decisions about what they think is right and wrong.
Right.
And when I'm president, you'll never have to look at the White House and scratch your head and think, whatever happened, I was hungry and you fed me. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. Whatever you've done to the least of these,
Oh my
you have done
God.
to me.
I'm sorry.
Those
Wait a
va-
second. Hold on.
Wow.
Hold your horses.
Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
What happened to the least of these? Are you talking about social welfare?
Oh no.
Or are you talking about you as a man being an individual of charity?
Wow.
Because those are two very different
Very
things.
different. Like
God never
no.
said give your money all to the government so that they could feed the poor. No. He said go feed the poor.
Yeah, he said this is how you will know that you follow me or how others will know you follow me when you love your brother.
Right.
When you love
You
your
love
brother.
not you
when,
give the government money to love your brother.
Yes.
Which, Pete, you took it a little too far.
He really
He didn't mean that sort of love. I know the English translation is very confusing on that.
he took that in leaps and bounds.
Yeah. Rather leapfrogged it.
Oh, and then got stuck. Okay.
Sorry. But when you talk about things like this, you need to understand where you are standing. You are...
Do you want to try that one more time?
No.
Okay, that's your final answer.
Yes.
You know.
When you talk about things like this, you need to know where you're standing.
Yeah, that's not what you said the first time.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You said stand like twice, like right
Oh,
back.
did
and
I
I know
re-
it was two
back to
different
back?
things, but it was like
Yeah, well, it's fine. It worked.
it's like when you make a stand, you need to know where you stand. I'm like, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Well, yeah,
I
when
ruined your
he
role.
makes a stand like this, he needs to know where he actually stands.
He doesn't.
And that's the point. He is standing in full opposition to the gospel.
He is pandering. This is what that was going on with the black community during Obama.
Yeah.
This is what he's doing. Only he's doing it to white Christian America.
Okay,
where he
first
plays
off-
it like, oh well, I can quote some Bible verses and I can.
Yeah, you can quote some Bible verses because your brother is a pastor.
Yeah. But that's it. If you actually read the Bible, you'll realize you were way outside of where you're supposed to be, sir. I would argue that you aren't actually any better. I know it's not argue. You're not any better than Donald Trump, period, regardless of what you're trying to compare yourself to.
Yeah.
You are just as bad of a person and on your way to hell is just as fast as he is.
Oh, and for those who couldn't hear the
Bye.
Pete Buttigieg, it wasn't our fault. It was actually the website that it was coming from.
Yeah.
Apparently, they had some audio issues trying to pull that sound, so...
Oh, well.
Sorry about that, guys. Anyway,
We'll reiterate it on the other side.
yeah, we'll talk about it then.
Don't go anywhere. We'll clear
Be
it all
right
up
back.
on the other side.
Yeah,
Be right
yeah,
back. All right.
I feel happy.
I'll have to try and play it on this one then.
Oh yeah, have you? Do you have it?
No, it's right
Oh,
here.
that there. Yeah, maybe.
We could just try redo it again, just be so people can.
Sure, whatever. That's fine. Go ahead.
I mean, not now.
Oh.
We'll wait for the radio to come back.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, test it.
Okay. Well, then tell somebody real fast. Let us know if you can hear this.
And faith doesn't have to be something to divide us.
I mean, it sounds a little better
First
for
of all,
sure.
we got to recognize that one of those many values honored by our flag is the fact that it belongs to people of
Did he say
every
flag?
religion and of
Yeah.
no religion
Okay, I just
equally.
wanted to
That's
make sure.
a basic American principle.
I know he's gay, but he's not going to say fag. That's
Slip of the tongue.
That's
I'm just
inappropriate.
saying.
Kind of a Freudian thing. A Freudian slip.
He did love his mother a little too much.
Whoa. Can't hardly hear what you're listening to. Yep, I got that.
Sorry, we got you.
We tried.
We tried.
If we have to, we can.
We
beat that up.
tried so hard.
and got so far.
But in the end,
Booty gig turned.
doesn't even matter.
Is it? Did
No.
you at least hear it? I know it's quiet. Did y'all hear it?
Yeah. It's quiet but audible.
And
There we go.
faith doesn't have to be something to divide us.
Is that better?
But first of all, we got to
Yeah,
recognize
that
that one
makes
of
it
those
better.
many values honored by our
Pull it
flag.
down. Pull it back down. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
Stop it.
It's only a minute, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but we'll play it again on this side, and then we'll roll into it. Do you want to do that one, or do you want to
Which
skip
one?
to? I feel like we need to start with this one, and we'll save that for. Yeah, we'll save that for tomorrow.
Save that for tomorrow, yeah. Pop it in there.
and we'll start with. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Anyway,
Don't go nowhere. We're coming right back in a
Yeah.
moment.
I mean, really.
Shh.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Oh, Defenders Live, Mojo 50. Thank you so
Yes.
much for hanging out with us. Go to mojo50.com. Check out all the other awesome hosts and everything over there. Find out all the myriads of ways you can watch and hear, not just us, but all the other awesome hosts as well. Go to our website, doaeshow.com.
Oh,
it is
hey, by the way,
news,
yeah.
and it is improved it, and we have stuff.
we got new stuff.
New stuff.
For those out there who like the new stuff, we
Just in-
updated for
just
the
in time
holidays.
For the holidays.
Yeah, we updated for the holidays. We have a new Arm Yourselves T-shirt and hoodie,
Yes.
and we also have a
New
brand new ugly Jackhole Nation Christmas sweater.
Yes.
The Jackhole Nation Christmas sweater.
It is available now. I
All
think
of
you'll-
those are available now. It is on the homepage of the website. You can see them right there. Follow
yes,
the
yes,
links.
Yes. And there's many of other things you can get on the page as well. But,
Yes,
but those are
stickers,
the new ones
baubles.
we threw up. Finished them up last night.
Yep.
So ta-da!
Ta-da! It's there. More things to come as well.
Thought I had to sneeze.
Okay.
Thought I had to sneeze there for a minute. Woof. Okay, but anyway, no. Apparently the audio for Butt Gig was kind of low, so we're gonna play it again real quick, just so that way everybody can hear.
It's only a minute, so.
So just
And faith doesn't have to be something to divide us. But first of all, we got to recognize that one of those many values honored by our flag is the fact that it belongs to people of every religion and of no religion equally. That's a basic American principle.
Basic.
basic.
But I'm
Totes.
also offering to people who are guided
goats.
by a faith tradition in making their decisions about what they think is right and wrong. That when I'm president, you'll never have to look at the White House and scratch your head and think, whatever happened to I was hungry and you fed me, I was a stranger and you welcomed me, whatever you've done to the least of these, you have done to me.
Okay, it sounds worse
Those
now.
values matter too.
Nah. Get up. Okay.
No.
Think about democracy, not as a system, but as a value.
It's a
The belief that our country is better when the views of everybody are taken into account and when we have a system that actually reflects what we, the American people, want. That's why it's so important to do something about Citizens United and get money out of politics.
Wait. He just said get money out of politics.
Dude,
And he's,
you're from where?
hold on.
South Bend, Indiana?
Hold on. He just said take money out of
politics.
and
Yeah.
yet not literally 20 seconds before that
He was talking about
quoted scripture improperly, basically to try and justify.
putting
wealth
more money.
distribution.
Yeah, putting more money into politics.
Wow,
Bro,
like
you got it so wrong.
talk about talking out both sides of your face,
Literally right there.
talking out of both ends.
Both ends. That's mainly because the other side whistles.
Does it? It's more like a.
Look up at the sky. What's that sound?
Sound like you're blowing into a Coke bottle. You know what? I could do that. I have that right here. Actually.
I don't know. It's not empty enough.
It doesn't matter. It still sounded funny.
Oh.
So apparently, Thanksgiving's canceled this year, guys.
Yep.
We're not doing it anymore.
It's done. No
we're-
more.
It was
It's all gone.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yep.
But
So long. Farewell.
Avita saying adieu
Yep.
to you
To you
and you
and you.
and you and you and you. A recent report from the National Geographic and Climate Action Tracker. Yes, it's all one thing. Found that we are far from reaching our 2020 goal of lower emissions.
Oh yes. Well, we are. I mean, so far.
And
So close and
I was
yet
saying we come
so far.
but in the end, it really doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter. Yeah.
In 2015, the U.S. and 196 other countries signed the Paris Climate Agreement,
Ooh, yes.
which President Donald Trump is now pulling out of.
Well, when the president pulls out of something,
Hopefully, he
it better
was-
be something that big.
Hopefully, he was wearing protection.
Yes.
With the goal of limiting the increase of global average temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius, despite originally having signed a. Let's start this again. 3, 2, 1. Despite having originally signed the agreement, the U.S.'s actions on the issue has been, quote, insufficient.
I'm sorry. Stop.
Uh-huh.
Stop. North America,
Mm-hmm.
the United States in
Primarily.
is not only the main funder of this freaking agreement, but they
Yeah.
are the main proponent of this agreement. They're also the main provider for all the technology for this agreement. And the person who signed it that's actually still in it and did the worst is China.
Yeah. America by far is the leader as far as the emissions thing goes.
Right.
We are probably the cleanest country on earth
At this moment, yeah, sadly enough. Yeah.
as far as emissions like that goes, because we have so beaten ourselves into this position that we have to be clean and we're destroying everything. It's
Yep.
our moral duty to be. Shut up. It's called you should learn to be a good steward with what you have, and that should be everything. It shouldn't just be because you want to have the ability to, pander to other people. Be like, look what I've done in my life. I recycled a bottle. I didn't use a straw, so that way the damn turtles don't have to worry about. They have to find something else to snort their cocaine with.
I know, right? I mean, what are you doing? You're taking the cocaine away from the turtles.
Yeah,
Those
so
guys live 1,000 years. I mean,
They gotta
why
have
not
something to
give
do.
them something to do?
that's a long time.
That's a long time to be awake.
Sheesh. With that in mind, one wonders how much damage are we doing with our epic Thanksgiving meal every year?
Zero.
We, and this is from HuffPo, spoke with 3 researchers to find out more about Thanksgiving's carbon footprint. It turns out that your food isn't the biggest holiday culprit of carbon dioxide emissions.
No.
Traveling for the meal is.
You travel. No, sorry. You at HuffPo,
Mm-hmm.
as a company,
Yep.
travel more
Yep.
and create more emissions
Mm-hmm.
in an annual basis than the one day of travel. So shut up. Shut up. If you're going to not walk everywhere that you go for the
Or-
rest of your life, or ride a bike, or something that's not battery powered or gas powered or any type of fuel energy other than your own body, Shut up.
Yeah. No one should be discouraged from enjoying the holiday or celebrating with family and friends.
Shut up.
Now they're going to tell you that
You are discouraging us
you
right
just
now
say,
from doing that.
You just sat there and
You just said that you shouldn't do it because you guys are killing everybody.
Yeah, but then they're like, we're not going to discourage you from doing it. But we are here to provide insight into the ingredients and dishes that have the largest ecological impact.
Right.
Because I didn't realize food
Has such an
had anything to do with raising the temperature.
Of course it does.
Which again, I sidebar tangent real quick. You keep going back to calling it climate change, and yet your biggest stink is the fact that the temperature of the Earth is rising. So
Right.
that's global warming. That's not
and
climate
it hasn't.
change.
And
you
the reason why you
putz.
changed it to climate change is because you've realized that it doesn't actually warm every year.
Yeah, there are newsflash, people.
Cycles.
There are some of us that pay attention to all of what you say, not just the first
Parts.
thing you say.
Not
Yeah,
just parts.
just saying.
I don't just look just because I try to answer your question, 10 seconds into you saying something doesn't mean I don't hear it all.
Exactly. I just know.
I just don't want to care. I don't care about listening to the rest of it because I know the rest of it already.
The researchers that we've interviewed shared suggestions and alternative ingredients that cause less environmental damage.
Uh-huh. So what you're saying is get rid of the meat.
Oh, yeah, actually.
And the meat byproduct.
Meat and meat byproducts. Cheese, butter, and heavy cream, for example, have a larger environmental footprint than plant-based ingredients.
I'm sorry, stop.
Isn't that a coinky dink?
Yeah, but they have a worse...
Go vegan.
Those things have a worse effect on your body.
Well, but see,
on your physical
Yeah.
body.
But don't you know-
Than cheese, butter, and heavy cream.
Don't you know that you also spew carbon dioxide, sir? So what happens is
That's why we have plants.
the less of you there are.
You're telling me to eat the plants
Yes.
that take the CO2
Yes.
that I breathe out and convert it into oxygen.
Yes.
You're telling me to eat that
Yes, because eventually it will kill you. It's killing you softly
with his song,
and telling my whole life that,
with his words.
killing you softly. That's exactly how this is going to be. And that's how it works. Eventually these people want the human race to be gone.
So what you're saying is you want me to have a tofurkey,
Yeah. Or like a turducken.
but with turkey, but with without meat. You want a tofu.
Yeah, this is why I said a toducken.
Tofu duck chicken thing.
Yeah. Which is basically just a gray mass.
You understand that to make this, you have to use some sort of broth to make it flavored
Water.
like that.
You use water, maybe urine.
Oh, gosh. You're in trouble if you do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Wow.
Hey, if you're going to say that,
No.
I'm going to make that joke.
That was.
It was rough.
Look, that fruit was so low, like it was scraping the ground.
Yeah, well,
Like-
I haven't seen one low enough to where Brad
All
hasn't.
right. All right. The carbon footprint of a 16-pound turkey creates 34.2 pounds of CO2.
Lies.
So,
The carbon footprint of a
This-
16-pound turkey.
yeah, creates 34.2 pounds of CO2. The same amount of produced by turkey gravy, cranberry sauce, roasted Brussels sprouts, mashed
How?
potatoes, rolled biscuits,
How?
and apple pie combined. Dun dun.
How in the world,
I should have had that queued up right.
how in the world do you come up with that number?
I would like to know. I was gonna say not even just that. How do you?
How do you know how much all of that combined creates? You're
hold on.
talking about plants,
Hold on.
which don't produce CO2.
Hold on.
They produce oxygen.
Let's break that down. Cranberry sauce. Cranberry is a plant. Brussels sprouts. Plant. Mashed potatoes. Plant. Rolled biscuits has wheat and all this other stuff in it.
Yeah,
Plant.
Plant. But you know what you have to do for also for biscuits? Butter, milk, cream.
Yeah. Apple pie. There's a lot of.
Butter, milk, cream.
And then, but you have apples and you have.
You can't just use vegetable oils for that.
You could, but it's nasty.
It's disgusting. It makes it oily. It makes it slimy.
Then it's like a nasty cup of pudding. But again, so a 16-pound turkey alive running around
Right.
spews 34.2 pounds of CO2
In its
So
lifetime.
Shouldn't we kill it
In its
so
lifetime.
it stops doing that?
Right. Shouldn't we eat it? shouldn't we instead eat it instead of eating the plants
That
produce CO2, that
breathe the
breathe in the
CO2?
CO2
Yes.
and then produce out oxygen for us?
I keep saying that, and apparently they don't listen. But Paul Fishbeck, bless his heart.
That's why he's
Yeah, who worked on a study and is a professor of the Carnegie Mellon's department.
melons.
Yeah, I know. He probably hasn't seen melons in his 50 years of working there.
Only the fruit.
Of Social and Decisions Science.
I'm sorry.
The Department of Social and Decision Sciences.
That is not real.
It is to him. Noted that the turkey is better than other meat, such as beef. Because, yeah, we all know when you go to grandma's house or, to the in-laws or whatever for Thanksgiving, you grab the family, you all gather around the table, and everyone is just so excited to tear into a roast.
Actually, what I'm excited about is the ham.
But this didn't say ham. This said beef.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing.
Nobody
You
has
guys are
beef.
freaking morons. We should cancel Thanksgiving. You didn't even put 1 cent into the ham.
Yeah.
You're just talking about turkey.
And you wanted to put pineapple on it. You
Look,
bastards.
I don't even eat turkey because it could have been processed in a freaking chicken plant.
Turkeys themselves are pretty efficient in getting them grown. I don't know what the hell that meant, but that was a
It means
quote.
that they grow quickly.
But they were doing steroids and stuff, but that's it. Oh, looking for a lower carbon alternative. Go for a plant-based sourced. Dietitian Kate Geegan, the author of Go Green, Get Lean.
I am going to actually make a meat shake. I am going to make that company now.
Notes that plant-based foods consistently have been shown to have lower carbon footprints. I don't know how, because they actually take in carbon.
You can't lower carbon footprint by eating the plants that create oxygen out of your CO2. And then you add into the fact that eating those plants screw up your intestinal tract, which then creates more methane from your body.
Plant-based foods consistently have been shown to have lower carbon footprint, so those walnuts, chestnuts, mushrooms, etc. are far more efficient to produce in total resources than conventional animal products, especially red meat. Again, they keep coming back to red meat. I would love somebody, and maybe I'm missing something, but what red meat dish do you have at Thanksgiving? I'll wait. I don't know of
Once
anything.
again,
ham?
ham
Yes.
doesn't count.
Ham doesn't count. That's not red meat.
Right, it's a white meat.
It is white meat. Turkey is white meat. The only one that even comes close to being a dark meat is, again, the turkey, and that's the meat on it. I don't know of any actual beef product, red meat product, dish that you have at Thanksgiving, unless I'm missing something.
We don't.
I don't.
There
It
is
doesn't
none.
make sense. Oh. Want to get into the nitty-gritty?
No.
The hierarchy of vegetables, asparagus and celery, produce the highest quantity of CO2 per round. Or per pound, with 7.33 to 7.9
Please stop.
respectively.
Please.
Respectively. So instead of more turkey, help yourself to an extra slice of pumpkin pie.
So you want
Or
me
an
to,
additional serving
once
of
again,
squash soup.
pumpkin pie. What does it have in it? Butter, milk.
How about buy locally sourced ingredients to minimize their travel?
I can. You know what? I can buy locally sourced butter and milk. I can go down
Cream.
I can go down to Durham and buy a cow.
Yeah. Actually, I've known other
And
people.
it's a locally sourced cow.
Yeah.
I can go. There are hog farms within an hour of us.
Actually, I know of one even closer than that.
Do
So if
you
anybody
really?
needs to dispose of a body.
My wife's parents have chicken. If I could eat it, I would do it.
If I had a yard, I'd have chickens.
Right?
Yeah. I'd
Yard
do it.
chickens?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, no, not yard chickens, because those dumb things run out into traffic. You know how many of I've hit just
They're
this
stupid,
year?
yeah. They're stupid animals.
Dumbasses.
They're dumb animals.
Yeah. But yeah, you can buy locally sourced. And this is true. You get that. That is like the only legit thing you can do is, to minimize travel and you're not driving a car around to get. Okay.
Sure.
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 Here's the problem
So what
with
you're
that.
saying, go farm your stuff.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying is go farm your stuff, create your own little ecosystem
Well, no, you can't do that.
because it creates a bigger footprint.
Well, no, you can't do your own thing because then you're going to – that's when you start talking about –
You can go your own way, though.
I hate you so bad sometimes. But
You know you love it.
I know. The problem with the more local stuff like that is they're the smaller end, the mom and pop stuff.
Oh.
They are going to be a tad bit more expensive because most of them, if not all of them, are not being subsidized. I know I said that wrong. Subsidized by the government.
You didn't wait.
They're having to do everything on their own completely.
You didn't wait long enough. Doc used to use used to make beef and lobster dishes for Thanksgiving.
No, I remember him doing it, but I'm talking like an actual
In a standard food.
I'm talking about standard, like every standard things: turkey, gravy, stuffing,
Right.
mashed potatoes.
What they're telling
biscuits.
you is to go eat the most fattening portions of food and be the most unhealthy person on Thanksgiving.
Pretty much.
Go eat more potatoes. Go eat more mac and cheese with the vegan cheese. Go eat more. Yeah, that's disgusting, by the way. That is horrid, nasty, terrible.
It's not cheese.
It is not cheese. It is a wheat byproduct in most cases,
Ugh.
or some sort of grain. Is not cheese.
Wheat cheese.
If you think about it, what is wheat cheese? Well, it's starch. It's yeast, which means that it's a living product.
Try sourcing your ingredients locally to limit your impact. From the wine that you serve to the herbs that you've stuffed into your bird.
You know what? I'm okay with that portion right there.
Sure.
Because there is 3 different wineries within an hour of us, and they deliver wine to every local grocery store.
There's
no problem.
And
Easy.
there's at least 10 beyond that total,
Right.
counting the local ones, and that's
Yep.
that's another 20 miles out.
Got to be NC North Carolina State Fair grounds and the farmers market.
Yep.
Go get all your herbs there. Why? Not because of this crap, but because it tastes better.
Yes. Oh, I love going there. Get a bag of cheese curds. Oh, I love going out there.
I agree that you should locally source because the food tastes better.
And because you're helping local, because
Right.
that's it goes back to something that we're kind of
Locals.
struggling with a little bit is we have lost that connection with
The
people.
locals.
We don't know our neighbors. Try to do anything with our neighbors,
And we should.
This right here helps you get to know and support the neighbors that you have, the people that are near you.
Right.
And there's so much more to this, but I'm not going through it.
No, we're done because you know what? We got one more story.
Thanksgiving's canceled.
Well, we got one story that we have to get to.
So there you go,
Okay.
guys. You don't have to worry about going out of your way.
Don't go to your parents' house or your in-laws' house or
You know
all
what we
the
need for
rest.
this? After
What?
something like that?
What?
That has a low impact of
What's that?
CO2?
What?
CBD oils.
Yeah, that's actually true. You want to know why?
Because of the way they're ran or
No,
they're
yeah,
processed.
they're CO2 extracted.
Isn't that weird?
It's funny. They're extracted using CO2 gas, which means they don't have all the harsh chemicals that it takes to extract other CBD oils out of the plants. It's an amazing thing. These things are full spectrum CBD oils. They do a whole body experience. If you got the joint pains,
My knee's been killing me.
If you're catching the olds,
Yeah, that would be me.
maybe you've got inflammation in your all over your body.
Like your knee swells up.
Maybe you got the tremors and the shakes,
the arthritis,
or the arthritics.
rheumatoid.
Maybe you just don't feel good.
Don't
Overall.
quite feel like the spring chicken that you are.
Don't feel like you.
Who else would you feel like then?
Well, somebody much worse.
What if you woke up feeling like Kanye?
That's a song.
I know.
I could do Andre 3000s. Woke up in the morning feeling like Rallo. Showtime at the Apollo.
Okay. Yeah. no.
Anyway, continuing through. Go to mojo50.com/shop. Check out the CBD oils that they have over there. Use the promo code DEFENDERS, and you can get $15 off the price. That's $15 off the price of the CBD oils. It is a full-spectrum, amazing product over at mojo50.com/shop.
Doc Thompson got ran over by an Amtrak. Dear vegetarians, I found these animals eating your food. I killed them and ate them, so that way it wouldn't happen again. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Makes me happy. I feel happy. Oh, wait.
I feel happy.
You got it now.
I do have it now.
Look at you.
I know.
There we go.
I feel happy.
About having the button. I like doing that.
Yeah, you have it now.
It makes me happy.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
So sorry.
It's all right.
All right.
Look,
Real fast.
Too many buttons.
I know. It's just fun to do. So this is not fun.
No, but
A Michigan man
yeah.
underpaid his property taxes by $8.41.
Yes.
So the county seized his property and sold it and then kept the profits.
Wait. They didn't just like send him a bill for $8.41.
Nope.
They didn't say, "Hey, bro."
Nope.
You kind
no,
of
no, no. And the story gets so much better. An 83-year-old retired engineer. Oh, yeah. He's 83.
83.
83.
83.
80 years old. 83 years old, as in.
The 8-3.
Yeah.
The big 8-3.
Yeah, as in.
Like old.
Yeah.
Like really old.
Like World War II old.
Like old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like great-grandfather age.
Like how your knee feels old.
Oh, my God, it does. An engineer in Michigan underpaid his property taxes by $8.41, and in response, Oakland County seized his property, auctioned it off to settle the debt, and pocketed nearly $24,500 in excess revenue from the sale. Under the Michigan law, it is all legal. Yuri Raffaelli, who lost his property and all the equity associated with it, is just one of thousands of people being victimized by Michigan's uniquely aggressive property tax statute. The law, passed in 1999 in an attempt to accelerate the rehabilitation of abandoned properties, empowers the county treasurer to act as debt collectors. In the process, it creates a perverse incentive by allowing treasurers' offices to retain excess revenue raised by seizing and selling properties with delinquent taxes, even if the amount owed is minuscule and even when the homes aren't abandoned or blighted at all. Organizations representing property owners like Raffaelli say that the practice is unconstitutional, unequitable, and unreasonably harsh.
Yes.
They call it, quote, home equity theft, end quote. A process that close relatives to the civil asset forfeiture laws that have been used by police departments to similarly deprive innocent Americans of their property without due process.
Kind of like the red flag laws.
Well, that too, we've talked about it actually at length in some cases over the civil asset forfeiture. That's
yes.
Anything that they try saying that gives them a right to just take your crap for no reason whatsoever and
Is
never get it
actually
back.
against the Constitution.
That's called theft.
That is theft. It is against the constitutional rights that you have as an individual here in America. Now, see, Raphael's case, which has potential to stop the predatory behavior for the county treasury across the state, began with just a simple mistake. In August 2011, Raffaele purchased a 3-bedroom, 1,500-square-foot home in a predominantly really African-American. They're not Africans.
Nope.
They aren't Africans.
No, they're all Americans. They just happen to be darker pigmented.
Darker pigmented community.
That's all.
Of Southfield, Michigan, in a lower middle class suburb just north of Detroit. The investment was good to the state economy, and at the same time, it may produce a good rent for my retirement, he said.
Not anymore.
A win-win situation. He lived in the neighborhood of Macomb County at the time. He no longer lives in Michigan.
Well, I wouldn't live there either after they bit me over a barrel.
The $60,000 purchase was recorded by the Oakland County Register of Deeds on January 6, 2012. About 6 months later, in January 2012, Raffaele was notified that he had underpaid his 2011 property taxes by $496. He made the subsequent tax payments on time and in full, and in January 2013, he attempted to settle the unpaid tax debt, according to documents. But he made a mistake in calculating the interest owed, resulting in another underpayment of $8.41.
Well, that's the.
Long story short,
they bent this guy over a barrel.
Yeah.
Took him for what he could get out of it, and then
just like chased him off.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks Michigan. One more reason why you suck.
Yep.
It's not just first it was the cold and the extreme temperatures
And then it was Detroit.
that close to the Arctic tundra. Then it was Detroit, and now this.
And also the people that you elect. And now this.
Thanks a lot, guys. All right, hit the bells.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day, Wednesday, November 6th. Today we had 11 missed innuendo bells, 97 actual bells, 3 rim shots, and 1 horn. Giving us an A for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all.
You're welcome.
That is how this works.
God, we carry this for the radio
That's
network,
right.
don't we?
Well, as far as the bell count goes, anyway.
Yeah, no, definitely. Guys, go to mojo50.com. Check out all the other awesome hosts over there. Follow them on the Facebooks at Mojo50 Radio.
Yes.
Follow us at DOAE Show on all the social medias at DOAEshow.com. Check out the new website and new stuff. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m.
Have fun.
Bye.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good, though.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!
Hey, boo!
Boo! Boo! Boo!